as you may have guessed from the intro, it was my birthday recently, yesterday. So, I'm 23, entering my 24th year. Not really any different than it has been. Nothing has changed at all. If you wish me a happy birthday on Facebook, thank you. You probably don't watch these because the Facebook has a little notification up in the corner that's like, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday today, and then you just click on it and say happy birthday, and then you go away, and you never see that person's page until next year when it says it's their birthday again. I personally don't actually pay attention to those, which is why I probably miss people's birthdays, because I just don't look for it. It's not really that important to me. Birthdays have kind of lost their magical touch, I suppose, as have other holidays. I mean, I still have that desire to be around family at Thanksgiving and Christmas, but as for like the gift giving and congratulations, I'm not really too fond of it. I don't know. It's just not the same when you're 23 as it was when you were 10 or 15 or something. So, yeah, not going to split this video up into segments. It's just going to be one video, and however long it is, that's how long it'll be, and I'll talk about everything in it. So we have movies that I've watched, movies that I'm going to see, and then TV shows that I've watched, TV shows I've seen, and then games that I have played and games I want to play. That's basically how it's broken down. The movies that I've seen are Colombiana, In Time, Killer Elite, She's All That, and Conan the Barbarian. So, let's start off from the top. Colombiana. I thought it was a great flick. Not really a flick, movie. Really action-packed and well-paced. I was never bored throughout it. And I was thoroughly entertained. I thought it was really good and well done. And since I want to keep this relatively short, I'll just keep moving on. In Time came out recently, as did Colombiana. But In Time, I thought it was alright. It was a bit slow in places, but I thought the premise of using time as currency was a very well thought out idea. I do like everything that went on in the movie. I would recommend that, if nothing else. Killer Elite, I don't really remember much about it, to be honest. So apparently it wasn't that great. Yeah, I really can't remember anything about it, so it didn't really stand out. I'm sure it was fine because I didn't dislike it, but really I can't think of anything that happened in it, so it wasn't really memorable. She's All That was a movie made a while ago, 1999. Still, it was amusing. One of those typical high school drama movies. But I mean, I like pretty much all movies, so wasn't too disappointed. For a movie made in 1999, I was relatively impressed with it. Conan the Barbarian was good. I would definitely recommend that one. There is a slight blood and gore and heads rolling. But I was entertained throughout the entire thing. Well-paced action movie. I thought that the overarching theme was a bit strange, but it worked. Moving on to the movies that I would like to see, and probably will soon. London Boulevard, The Devil's Double, Real Steel, Cowboys and Aliens, and Enemy of the State. Those all looked pretty interesting on IMDb. So I will get those at some point and watch them, and hopefully enjoy all of them. And I will let you know what I think after I've watched them, probably in December sometime. So, yeah, that was fast. So, TV shows that I have seen. Well, I mean, it's all the regular ones like Bones and House and Fringe and Chuck and Terra Nova, Sanctuary, other stuff like that. I mean, they're all progressing. I'm not particularly drawn to one or another. Grimm, I believe, is going pretty well. So all of these seasons that are starting off like Homeland and Grimm and Once Upon a Time, they're getting interesting. So I will definitely keep watching that. All the seasons that are in their like 4th or 5th, like Sanctuary and House and Chuck, those are all still decently interesting. I think the whole Chuck thing is different. Not bad, but different. And more specifically, I recently watched the first episode of, what's his name? You don't know, I don't know, David Attenborough. The TV show is called Frozen Planet, and it's basically detailing the North and South Pole, and all the frozen areas in between, like Greenland and other places. But I saw the first episode out of, I think, there's like 6 out at the moment, and I was really impressed. I mean, it's documentary style, but I like learning things, so yes, that plays to that. So I plan on watching all of the episodes of that and learning more, even though it's not my typical action-adventure type thing. I do sometimes enjoy documentary-style TV shows and stuff. So stuff like the Learning Channel and the BBC, I do like watching stuff on there. So, whatever. As to TV shows I would like to watch, I have recently found out about a TV show called Deadwood and a TV show called Farscape, and so I intend on watching some of that at some point, and we'll see where that leads. See if I like them. Okay, as the games that I've played recently, obviously Minecraft and League of Legends, but a different game that I recently played is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is the second in a series of 3, I think, of the Assassin's Creed trilogy. I think it's great. It's fun, it keeps me occupied. I did eventually get a little bit too bored to continue. I may go back to it at some point when I haven't played it for a while, but solving the puzzles, I think, put me off a little bit. Some of them were a little bit too difficult. I mean, it's not supposed to be difficult, it's just I couldn't figure it out until I watched a video on YouTube. It's like, oh, well, that makes sense. I guess I should have looked a little bit more, but still, I like straightforward games. I don't like figuring things out on the side, so. It was a good game. I would recommend it if you like games. If you've already played it, then you know why I like it. The combat system is fine. The whole sneak and pickpocketing and blending and the whole concept is actually really good for a game. And for games that I would like to play, Skyrim, which is the Elder Scrolls V. I would like to play that because I've seen some videos on YouTube and they look very interesting, and I have heard specific rumors that you can be anything. Like you can be a mage wearing armor or just whatever. So different gameplay mechanics than most games have, I would assume, since usually mages are squishy and you don't have to be squishy. But I do want to play that at some point, and we'll see how that goes. So, that is everything that I wanted to cover. Hopefully this didn't take up like 20 minutes. It didn't feel like it took up 20 minutes, so that's good. I guess next time, probably next month at some point, I will have new news based on the stuff that I said today. That will be all, so have a good month, and I'll see you next time.